Good morning, everyone. Welcome back. It's Brenda. It's Monday today. I hope you all had a wonderful weekend. We finally have hot temperatures here. I'm in Alberta, as you know, and this week is going to be in the late 20s, like 28, 29 degrees. And unfortunately with that, we have over 100 wildfires in Alberta. Most of them are in the north. So yeah, we've been praying for all those people, hoping that they're safe and that, you know, things can be replaced, but lives can't. And I really hope and pray that they're all doing good and checking in with people who they need to check in with so they can ensure that they're safe. Anyway, today I have a kit share. It's called French Letters. It's from Liz. She's Liz the Paper Project. Love this kit. It is so pretty, and the letters and just the pieces that are here. I'm just going to show you. Excuse me. Got a frog in my throat this morning. But here's one of them, and I just love the writing. It's just so, there's just something so elegant about the script writing. Sorry if there's a glare. The sun is in, my curtains are closed, but it's from, it says 1788. So, and I think this piece is an envelope. At least that's what I took it for anyway, with a letter on it. And then here's another one. I love that all the lines are on there, so you know that where to fold things if you're going to make it into an envelope, which is what I did. But it's just lovely. And then there's this one. I did have some folds in there, just playing around and checking it out, and little pieces of tape that are there. And then there's some coffee paper, some line, great for writing, for a writing spot. I just printed these ones off on copy paper. I think it's 24-pound copy paper. And then here's a blank one. And it'd be nice, you can coffee dye it yourself, put some spatter on there. That would be fun. And then we have some, like a collage page. Or you can cut out individual pieces as well. Like, look at that. It's just gorgeous. I don't know if you can see it well enough, but the stamp there. Paris. And then there's some like cards. You can cut these out as journaling cards right there, or you can have little journaling cards. You can cut them out all individually. So that's fun. And these I did on 65-pound cardstock. And then this page here, the Eiffel Tower. Very pretty. Very pretty. And so she's Liz at Liz the Paper Project, and she's in Canada as well. And so if you haven't checked her out yet, go to her site and check out her kits. And she also has journals for sale and little bits that she does herself. And she's got them in her shop for sale. So today I thought we could do a tag pocket, not a journal per se, but a booklet of some sort. I'll show you what I've done. I just put a couple of these together, like just one set. And so I have the kit, and I have some scrap paper laying around, and I put one of the envelopes in here, just like that. And I like that got all the lines there. It looks just try to make it look old, which is what I was doing. I don't know if I succeeded, but that's what I did. And so on this one, there's lots of writing space, front and back. You can add pockets to it. You can add tucks to it. And there's another piece of scrap with some lined paper. And then inside is another one of this is an envelope. I'm assuming it's an envelope. It looks like an envelope to me anyway. And then there's one of the papers, and I just cut that down so that that would be the main image. And then on the back, and then this could be writing space as well, or you could put a tuck spot here and add some little something in there, and then more writing space. And then inside is this little envelope. And then because what I had done with it is let's just show you here. I cut it in half, and then I folded it on the lines, and then I folded this up, and then I just made this into a little envelope type thing, and then the letter sits inside. Just like that. Pretty cute. And then this is from my French fashion kit. I thought those ladies, I really, really like those ladies, and I thought they would be a perfect addition to this. And for binding, I don't know if I'm going to do rings, or I took some cotton. I was up in the night, so I took some of this cotton and I cut it down, and then I coffee dyed it a little bit. And so I will iron it maybe, if I'm that ambitious. I don't know. We'll see. But they could get added on, and then what they'll do is just each on two will get added to it with the fabric like that. Or I would use the rings, and the same thing. And you can keep adding to it. And if you do, then the rings can be enlarged, like you can get bigger ones. I'm assuming these ones will fit right now, but I don't know. Let me know your thoughts. What do you think? Should we do the fabric or should we do the rings? So either way is good, because either way you can still add more and more pieces to it. One would just be gluing and one would just be making holes. All right, so you can let me know in the comments what you think. I would appreciate that. All right, so I took some file folder. The pockets are from the bottoms of the file folders. I just cut them down to size, which is 4.5 by 6, and 4.5 is because the tags I made 7 by 4.5. So 4.5 is the width that I wanted my pockets to be, so that everything is even. And I did 3 of those, I think. 1, 2, 3. Yep. Excuse me. And so for the tags, they're 4.5 by 7, and I have 4 of those. And then I have 3 of the pockets. Just like that. And then all you're going to do is you're going to paper them. I papered them before I did the angles of the tags. So let's do that. And then let's just move that. We'll do these ones first. So yeah, I just thought we could have a little craft with me. We'll just hang out for a little while, do a few things. Why not? And then, I'm just grabbing my paper here. This is on cardstock, so it's definitely going to be very sturdy. So if you want to craft along, grab some of your If you don't have file folders, grab some cardstock and some pretty papers and some embellishments, and let's just have a play together. All right. So I'm just going to start gluing the papers on. I did have to completely wash out my glue because the top of it was so congested. And I know it's not going to give me issues today. No, no, no. And if you don't want to have the paper right to the edge, then don't have it right to the edge. That would look awesome too. But for this, I'm going to do it all the way around. Just like that. And then I'm not going to put it right to the bottom because the white space is there. Just make sure you can see. Sorry. I'm probably a bit off, but that's all right. Just like that. Just have to find my scissors because that's what happens in my world. I set something down and it's, where did it go? And I'm just going to cut it. So how's everyone? I hope you're all doing good today. I don't know if you're having to work or if you're planning holidays. Or if you're just, hopefully you're able to craft somewhat today. That's always a good time. When I was up in the middle of the night, I was gonna do a video, but then I thought, no, I better not. It's just too much. I was tired, but I couldn't sleep. Oh, it's terrible. I don't know if anybody else suffers from insomnia, but it is not an enjoyable thing. And then I'm just going to take the other one, make sure I have it upright. Oops. Not much glue's coming out, but I'm thinking it's going to be plenty to keep it together. Oh, I did that upside down. Oh my goodness. Were you hollering at me? Turn it around. All right, let's try again. Okay, upright, this way. Goodness. All right, that's better. Use my arm, put my pin over there so I don't lose it. And I try to keep the strips that are getting cut off because I can use them for little tuck spots, or I know a couple of them had the stamps on them, and they're nice to cut out and use as a tiny tuck. Or to just glue down to a page. But I really like this image. It's just lovely. Just like that. And then you can ink or not ink. And then I kind of gauged. It doesn't need to have a huge corner. And then I just turn it over and then cut it. I just kind of hold it there, and best I can anyway. And then cut, and then every one that you make, you can just sit this one on top and cut, and then there you have your tag. So let's do another one. These are the pockets. No, they're not. Those are the pockets. Let's see what we got on here. So I'll keep these two because they are perfect to use for little pockets, and this one can be used as a tuck spot. So those are good to use right there. And then our coffee dyed ones. So these, they don't take very long to make. It's just deciding what paper you want to use and how you want to dress it. They can be made into anything. And you can, you can make them for anybody. So you could just, I don't know, if you have a birthday theme one, just trying to think something other than our junk journal vibe, which is really what we do. But if you wanted to make one of these for someone's birthday, or you could fill each of the pockets with, one could have a birthday card, another one could have a gift card. You can put little treats in there, tea bags, anything like that. You can just do them any way you want, and any size that you want, which is the great part about it. They can be as big as you want or as small as you want. And I was going to use book page on the pockets, but I don't know, it just didn't seem right, especially with using this lovely kit. It's like it didn't suit what I was doing. So I'm just going to, there we go. And the hardest part about the pockets is cutting the bottom and making sure you don't cut the pocket open, because that's happened. But then you can just use washi tape to close it, and then you don't lose any of the space of the pocket, or glue it, it'd be your choice. But I mean, you can adapt these to any way you want. Anything you're making, you do you. And if you think something is pretty, use it. Do it. Don't let anything stop you from making and creating. All right, so there's the next one. And then what you do is I just take this one, make sure it's lined up, and then I just mimic the corner. Just like that. And so then you have two. And then the plain one, I just thought these are brilliant, because a lot of times when you do different things, you want that extra writing spot, especially when you're doing stuff like this. Not a traditional journal, I guess. Is there such thing as a traditional journal? I don't know. But at least with this, there's extra space that you can write on. And I mean, I could have come right around and covered it, but I didn't do that. And it's your choice. If you wanted to do that, you could just wrap the wrap the paper right around and then you wouldn't have an edge. It's up to you. It's creator's choice, right? I think we're all artists and we all have our way of doing things, and it's just nice to see different ways that people make things. And if I can show you an easier way, then well, I'm all for it. We want nothing difficult. We just want to get in our craft rooms and play and create without anything being an issue. All right, last side. There we go. And the lines don't matter for upside or not. Upside down, there is no such thing as that with just lines, which is great. Don't have to be too concerned. Just glue it on. I'm usually pretty slow with the cutting, but don't seem to be too bad today, amazingly enough. All right, so there we go. Just move that out of my way. All right, so there we go, and then do the same thing. Just make sure they're straight. And there we go. So we have all three now. And they're all done. And so you'll come back with the pockets and you'll do the exact same thing. You'll cover them with whatever you want, whether it's a book page or a music page, whatever you have, scrapbooking paper, and then you can just make it all pretty. So I have, let me just see. This is from the French fashion as well, I believe. Hopefully I am right, but I thought he could go right on there. They just seem to suit, I guess is the word I'm looking for. And I just wanted to incorporate some of those pages as well because they just go together beautifully. All right, so I'm going to leave it there for today. I just wanted to show you the basic construction and what I've done. And yeah, let me know in the comments of what type of closure you think you would prefer, whether it would be the rings or the cotton. And this is just an old cotton bed sheet that I got from the thrift store, and I'm just working through it with my strips and stuff like that. So if you would let me know in the comments, that would be great. And I'll let you continue with your day. Have a beautiful day. Thanks so much for joining me. I'm so happy to be able to come on and hang out with you guys, and you're just wonderful. I don't even know how to express it. My gratitude for subscribing and commenting all the time, and you guys are just so amazing, and I appreciate each and every one of you. God bless. Take care. Bye for now.